Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be having a look at the Ninja Air Fryer Max. I'm going to go over its key features, cook some things for you in it, and let you know my thoughts. The Ninja Air Fryer Max has a 5.2 litre capacity, so loads of room to cook. This is the one which has one basket. You can also get it with two baskets if you want to cook multiple things at the same time. So it's quite a big unit. It's about 40 centimetres high, so it will take quite a lot of room up on your counter. I know a lot of people have a lot of kitchen appliances that they just keep in cupboards, but I think this is something, if you keep out, you're more likely to use it. So let's have a look at some of the features of the Ninja Air Fryer. On the front you've got physical buttons, no touch buttons, the power button in the bottom right hand corner, the temperatures on the top left, the time on the top right, I'll demonstrate those in a minute, and then all the different modes. Most of the time you'll just be using air fry, but it can also reheat, bake and dehydrate. When you press the power button and the air fryer turns on, first thing you do is select what mode you want, so we'll go for air fry in this case. That sets the temperature to 200 by default. You can go up or down. I cook most things on 180. Generally you need to reduce the cooking temperature, so if packaging says you need to cook something at 200, I usually do it at about 180. And for about 2/3 of the time as well. So once you set the temperature, go 180, you set the time, it starts at 20 by default. I'll put it on 15, and then when you press start, it makes a beeping noise and the air fryer starts. It's a lot quieter than other air fryers I've had. So on this channel before I've reviewed the Tefal ActiFry, link in the top corner there for the review of that. That's one that rotates whilst it's cooking. That's a lot noisier though, so I actually stopped using it when I had kids because it was so noisy I couldn't cook things in the evening because it would wake the kids up. It's like an aircraft taking off. This though, it's a lot quieter. So that's going to count down now until there's 1 minute left, and then it will give you a 1 minute warning, and then it will stop after the timer runs out. It also has an auto pause feature, so if you take the tray out, it stops the frying, and then you put it back in again, it resumes again. You can also end it by pressing the stop button. It then runs for a few seconds just to ventilate. One thing I'll say about this is you need to make sure the top vent here and the rear vent on the back is clear, so don't have it close to the wall whilst you're using it because it needs to move the air around. So the air fryer itself comes with a useful sticker on the side which has cooking times and temperatures for your most common items. It also comes with a guide, a quick start guide, which has a big table and list of times and temperatures for your usual things, you know, your chips, your chicken nuggets, your chicken thighs, that kind of thing. So let's have a look inside the tray. It's got a ceramic coating on it, so nothing's going to stick. It's also got a removable crisper plate which can go in the dishwasher. It's all dishwasher safe. And you can also get extra accessories from the Ninja website, where there's a basket which goes in here so you can have multi-levels. So that's the basics of the air fryer. Let's cook some stuff up and see how it performs. So the first thing I'm going to cook for you is some oven chips. The bag says it takes 20 minutes at 220 degrees, so let's see how long it takes in the air fryer. Put them in the bottom there. For cooking chips, I'm going to use the max crisp mode. So this is where it puts it on full temperature. So max crisp sets it to 240, and that's to try and get it as crispy as possible. I'm going to set the time, which is by default 10 on max crisp. I'm going to go for 8 for these chips, and I'll press start. Halfway through the cooking process, I'm going to take them out and give them a little mix up, and then we'll see what they taste like. Beautiful. If anything, and maybe a little bit overdone. Maybe I should have gone for 7 minutes. So as you can probably hear there, they're really crispy. Let's eat one. Super hot. Really hot. Really hot. Probably nicer than if cooked in an oven, to be honest. They're really crispy on the outside, really fluffy in the middle. Oh, they're really hot. Okay, secondly, I am going to cook some sausages. These would typically take about 25 minutes in the oven. I'm going to plonk them in the air fryer. And then I'm going to set it, this time I'm going to do it on air fry mode because I don't want it to be crispy because it's a sausage. If I go on air fry, I think these are going to be going for about 180 for about 15 minutes. So where the money saving comes in here is typically sausages would probably take 25 minutes in an oven at 200 degrees, which is probably pulling 3 kilowatts from the grid. This is only going to be pulling 1.7 for less time. Okay, that's the sausages done. I put them on for 15 minutes, but I've taken them out after 11 and pretty much perfect. Lovely. So, would I recommend the Ninja Air Fryer Max? Yes, and air fryers in general, because of the fact that you can cook stuff a lot quicker and a lot lower temperature. So, the way I use it most of the time is, if I need to do a quick dinner for my kids after school and it's not long till bedtime, I'll just throw some sausages in there or throw some chicken in there and it's done in 10 minutes, whereas in the oven that would probably be 20 or 30 minutes. This Ninja air fryer specifically, I find it really easy to control. The buttons are super easy to navigate. Some of them, I've seen other air fryers like from Tefal have touch buttons on and they're a bit fiddly. Everything's really easy to clean. It all goes in the dishwasher. I've cooked chips and I've cooked sausages and I've cleaned it in between, and it only took me a couple of minutes of cleaning because the non-stick is really good. I think it looks really smart on the counter. So like I said before, if you have it out all the time, you're probably more likely to use it. And having it out all the time, it needs to look good. And this one does. Matches your matte black kettles and that kind of thing. Check out the links below for where you can buy this. I've seen it priced between 150 and 250 depending on if it's on a sale or what website you're getting on, so do check out below for the latest prices. That's everything. If you have been, thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe to be notified of my latest videos. Hit like, it really helps me. And I'll see you in the next one.